My name is Nicholas J. Netta. I am the principal and founder of Netta Architects. Netta Architects was founded in 1993. Initially, I started out working for a couple of architects, went on to work at New Jersey Transit, where I became the director of architecture after about 2 years. And that introduced me to the public sector side. I mean, it's always been something that I wanted to achieve since I was young. My father was a builder, general contractor, so I kind of grew up in the industry. Obviously, the next phase would always be to move to the professional level, and that's always been my dream and my goal was to become an architect as well as my father's. I had a pretty good network of friends who I grew up with that were builder developers, and that was our initial client base was pretty much private sector. And then as firms grow and develop, that's when we really made the move, probably in the late 90s. Into public sector. Public sector has always been, really the focus of the firm. Retail is something that started about 5 to 6 years ago. Aviation side, where we're doing a lot of aviation terminal retail for companies like OTG. We're doing rest stop work for Apple Green all throughout the country. I guess my favorite achievement is my next major achievement. A milestone was just being able to grow the firm to the point where we are now. But practice is part of my personality, and my personality is never being satisfied to where we are. As we are now getting into doing projects all over the United States and opening offices in other states, it's really part of my vision that we want to be at some point a national firm where we're not limited to just the geographical boundaries of New York and New Jersey, but we're practicing all over. What we do is really focus more on design, really taking that to the next level and really evolving what we do as a practice. It's part of kind of like the tagline that we established, different by design. We don't look at any particular project as a standalone. We always look to develop relationships. Holistically, moving a project from beginning to end is kind of where we see our value. Knowing the construction industry, the way that I was brought up in it, understanding how to put buildings together and really managing clients' expectations as well as budgets is something that we pride ourselves on. How we practice, Netta Architect is specifically put together solely with architects and interior designers. Those are the two areas that we focus on. We found with the evolving of the different type of building types that we're doing and the complexity of those building types, we really bring in specialty engineers for each component within a particular building type, and an engineer that is really comfortable and has a proven track record of success in putting that building type together. I try to treat the firm and everybody that comes in here as family. We're not a office that is a job shop. We don't turn over employees. We're very careful with the type of employee that we bring in. We want an employee that blends well with the culture of what we're trying to establish and really understands that, I preach this a lot. A client can go anywhere. It's just like shopping for a suit. I can go to Nordstrom, I can go to Bloomingdale's, I can go to Macy's. What makes the client want to use and stay with Netta Architects? That's really one of the factors that plays a major role in how we operate as an organization. I look at it as the way I was raised and how I grew up. I come from an Italian neighborhood, and it's just everybody was together, friends, could go to any place and have dinner at anyone's house, and that's kind of the way we, the culture and how I want the culture established for the firm.